Nice. 7 weeks. I'm here with you.
Well, it's just very nice to see you back, darling.
Thank you very much indeed.
Good,
Thank
good,
you.
good. And apparently there was a big cricket game yesterday. Well, there was a big Formula One yesterday. There was a big tennis at Wimbledon yesterday. But everybody seems more excited than anything.
We're all cricket fans suddenly, aren't we?
Suddenly, well, it's very... And you're an Irish captain. The English team was an Irish captain.
It's a very multicultural team, and I thought it was amazing. I mean, I like it. It's like a penalty shootout in football for cricket, wasn't it? Which you never hear about. Some of the players even said, oh, what's that? We don't know what's going on. But it literally was down to the wire, as I understood it. And so we just want to say congratulations.
For what has been hailed as the best cricket match of all time. Now, even the Queen congratulated the England teams.
Them all celebrate. And even if you don't love cricket, you know, they say it was the most incredible match.
Well, what's there not to love with all this nice weather that's going about as well? Yeah. And incidentally, talking about sporting events, the biggest one in how many years? I've been going back 68 years as the Open comes back to Northern Ireland. The first time in 68 years it's been played outside.
Just checking.
Yes.
That's golf, isn't it?
First time it's been played outside England or Scotland.
That'll be exciting then for Ireland.
And yes, for Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland.
That's it, in Portrush.
Portrush, nice.
That's where it is.
Lovely.
Lovely, lovely. Obviously, no interest there.
Golf's not for me. Sorry, was it that obvious? Was it that obvious? But then I didn't think I was that interested in cricket, you see, until yesterday. Now I'm a big cricket fan.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Anyway, you'll be interested in this, right?
Amazing story.
This is a story of an incredible rescue in Australia. Get a load of this. A manta ray, right? They can grow up to, what, about 21 foot wide.
They're huge.
They're huge. They're huge. They're huge. And so anyway, this manta ray wasn't happy because it had an awful big hook stuck in its eye. And then it sees this diver and it says, oh, I know you. Alison Task, she's an author, she's a life coach, she's from New Jersey. And Alison makes up to 400 quid an hour, or whatever that is in dollars, by giving other people advice on how to be a successful step-parent.
Yes, and she's got up very, very early for us. It's the early hours of this morning in New York. Good morning to you, Alison.
Good morning, Ruth and Eamon.
Good morning.
Alison, very interested in this, being a step-parent myself. When did you become a step-parent and how did you find that experience?
Whilst you're on holiday, and sun cream particularly.
Yes, because we had to go to the break there because I really wanted to talk about this. Sun cream, people go, how do I know how long it lasts?
And so what you've got, the best thing to do with your old sun cream bottles, here I've got one here, is just turn it around there.
Thought, a bit touchy, you wouldn't want to pet her, I would imagine.
Yes.
Anyway, so we caught a glimpse of what life is like for them on that farm. Have a look.
I think I'll be the judge of that in the recoupling. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Someone else might catch my eye.
So it is time to talk Love Island with Kem.
Kem's caught my eye. You always catch my eye.
If I was in Casa Amor, what would happen, Ruth?
Oh, Kem, it would be a tough one,
you might be in trouble if I was in Casa Amor.
I'd run up the white flag. So it was an action-packed weekend.
It was. There was a lot of drama. I think the main drama was Belle and Anton's argument. He seems like he just done all the wrong things, and they called it a day. Let's have a little look at their argument.
Okay.
Kind of go, because I had a lot of chances. You know, I went with how I felt at each time with the different guys, and I feel like I naturally went, which was quite nice, and I feel like I had a lot of chances in there. I had my fair run, so...
And you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I loved it. I really loved it.
So no regrets?
No, never.
It was quite a bittersweet ending for you, wasn't it? Because obviously you liked Tommy at the end, but at the beginning you chose Joe, so was it hard seeing him obviously with Molly towards the end when you liked him?
No, definitely not, because I just needed to get it off my chest. I just wanted to tell him, because I thought I was going to leave that night when I told him. So literally, I just needed to get it off my chest. If I'd left the day after, I was happy that I kind of told him. But I knew. Were
you disappointed? I mean, you must have been hoping when you told him that there would be some connection there, but he just said, "Well, that's great."
No,
I
kind of knew, because I kind of feel like I helped Molly and Tommy get together. Like, I really encouraged her to go for him, and I really encouraged him to go for her. Like, I wanted it to happen. So when I told him, it was literally just a get it off my chest, because I was in there and I was around him all the time. I just feel like I just needed to tell him.
And if for any reason he wasn't with Molly May, I mean, it looks very much like he will be, you know, and they're being tipped to win that couple, aren't they? But if he was ever on his own, would you hope that there might be something?
Well, I don't know, because we were such good friends, like we were best friends, and we never really had that romance, because at the beginning we went on like one date and he was very serious.
Yeah.
He didn't really come out his shell then. It's when he came out his shell was when I actually quite liked him, because he was so funny. Like the first week he was like very serious. I was like, nah, it's not for me. And then like I spent so much time with him that he just was hilarious.
Yeah. Well, that's the fascination with Love Island, isn't it? Because that initial attraction, sometimes it's looks, sometimes it's personality, it can change so quickly.
Well, finally, you come out and you saw Joe. Everyone was expecting this to kind of rekindle. Is it not rekindled?
No, we kind of just stayed as friends, because at the beginning we had such a great 2 weeks together. Like, it was so nice. We had such a good connection and we just enjoyed it. So when I came back, because I'd like had the George thing, then the Tommy thing, I feel like I just needed to step back and like chill out a little bit, because it was all a bit full on. So that's why when I met him, I was like, just kind of, you know, take a step back, be friends and enjoy
listen, you were very good friends with Maura. What do you think about her and Curtis? Is she going to get her boy?
Oh, well, I want them to be together. Like, she deserves someone really nice, but at the same time, I'm kind of seeing him, like, playing these two girls. I mean, I'm not really sure if she deserves that. Like, she's waited so long. She's had such a hard time in there. I feel like she deserves someone really nice. And he is lovely, but I feel like the fact that he's with the two girls, I'm not really sure on that.
Who do you think would win? Who would you like to win?
I'd like Anton and Belle to win. I know what happened last night, but I'd love them to win, because Anton's always been there for me. He's had such a rough time in there. I feel like he deserved a nice girl to walk in front.
Well, you enjoy the rest of
we
your
loved
summer
watching
in
you.
UK. Thank you.
Oh,
Very
thank
much, Lucie.
you.
Cam, thank you. We're back in the kitchen after this.